So, we're going back on our series from BTS to cartoons, and today we are doing our leader Namjoon. So, let's get into this video. Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This is Wolf with a pencil, but as you know, you can call me Wolf for short. And like I said in the beginning of this video, we are going to be drawing Namjoon today. But before I go into that, I just want to say happy 7th anniversary to BTS, as their anniversary not long just went, and this is their month of their anniversary, and I'm so proud of them, and I'm so happy to be, you know, a part of the fandom and to see how much they grow and continue to grow. And even though we are in tough times right now, they've been sending out so much lovely messages to ARMY and just to people around the world who may be feeling down about everything that's going on right now, you know, and I'm happy to support them and be a part of it, and they have kind of opened my eyes to more than one, you know, K-pop group or K-pop artist. I listen to so many different artists now, and if it wasn't for my friend and if it wasn't for BTS, I don't think I would really get into it that much. So, you know, hey, once you're in that K-pop hole, you just can't come out. But if you're also new, hi, my name is Wolf. This is an art channel, and if you would like to know what I do on this channel, as it's not your typical art channel, then you can head to my channel page, or I'll put in a card above, and you can watch a video called Welcome to My Channel Part 2, as it was the second time I created a Welcome to My Channel video, as my content had basically changed over the past 3 years of me doing this. So if you want to know more, there will be a card above so you can go and watch that video. And if you are also new, I do so many different other things on here that you can check out on my playlist section in my YouTube channel if you want to know what else I do. And I'm pretty sure there's something for you to get interested in, because I want to include as much as possible. Even though it's an art channel, I'm not trying to limit myself in how creative I can become and what subjects I can still focus on with my art, whether it's important or whether it's just fun based, you know. And also, like I said, we are going back on our BTS 2 cartoon series, which is part of my Celebs to cartoon series. And if you guys have not seen it and you are new, I'll put a card above to that playlist where I have done each of the BTS members in a cartoon form based off their music video on, and then I basically talk about them and how much I appreciate them. And today we're focusing on Namjoon today. So that's what we'll be doing today. So if you want to go back and see that playlist, you can also. And if you want to know what else I do, please stick around and take a look at my channel to see what I have to offer, because I'm pretty sure there is something for everyone on this channel. But yes, I decided to kind of dress more comfy today, and the reason for that is Namjoon style is very comfy cozy, so I really wanted to wear something that kind of reminded me of him. I don't have much clothes that are in his style, but I kind of improvised, and I think this is a very nice comfy cozy look. So yes, apart from that, we can now get into this video, so let's go. Okay, hi guys, editing and recording Wolf here as always. So like I said before, we are going to be talking about Kim Namjoon, the leader of BTS. And throughout my years of watching him now, he is just such a good leader. Like, he loves the boys as if they are his own family, and he takes care of each and every single one of them. All of the members always look up to him, even the ones who are older than him look up to him, because he has great work ethic, great leadership. You know, he alongside with Yoongi, he produces some of their songs, majority of their songs. He writes some majority of their songs. You know, he helps out if some of the members are writing their solo songs and they need a bit of inspiration. He helps out with writing them. Sometimes he helps out with producing them. He's done so much as a leader and as a member of the group, and just making sure everyone knows what they're doing. He cares for each and every one of them. When one of them is down, he tries to give them a pep talk. He tries to keep the group together. He has done a lot, and a lot has, you know, he a lot weighs down on him when you think about it, because he has to keep track of every single member, make sure they know exactly what they're doing, make sure each of the member has a say in what's going on, whether it's to do with an album or a performance. And you know, he doesn't take the light a lot. Like, he doesn't try to steal the light, like, oh, I'm the leader and this and that and the other. He tries to be equal and down with the guys as much as possible, because they're all in this together. And I think that's what I love about Namjoon so much. He's worked so hard for where he's begun, and you know, on top of everything I said, he is also such a brilliant rapper. Oh my goodness. I am going to talk about the concert again, also because of the fact that I missed them, and I'm pretty sure a lot of armies missed them and want to see them live. But I remember when they started to rap Tear, and he came out on stage and he was rapping in real life, and oh my goodness, sorry if I am fangirling right now, but he biased wrecked me. Like, I don't understand how he didn't take a single breath within a whole line of sentences that he was saying, obviously in Korean, like 2 times faster than I even talk. And people say I talk pretty fast when I'm talking to a friend. Obviously, when I'm on here, I slow down my pace of talking so you can actually understand what I'm saying. But I do tend to talk quite fast to the point where I mess up on my words. So for the fact that he can do that without a single breath, I've watched their old videos. I've watched when, you know, he used to rap underground and stuff like that, and he is just amazing at rapping, and I love it so much. Like, even if Namjoon was a solo artist, he would go so far with his rapping. Oh my goodness. Oh, I love it so much. He is so talented in so many different ways, and you know, he's always collabing with someone, whether it's to do with a mixtape of his or if it's to do with the group and stuff like that. His leadership skills are just so amazing and so... Oh, and on top of that, he's also very funny and lighthearted, and you know, I just think he's just really great. Obviously, he was the first member of BTS when they started looking for members. Him and Yoongi had been together for at least 10 years before they debuted, you know, and it's just... you can just see how tight all of them are together. Like, they're more than just friends, they're family and stuff like that, and they each have a role to play. And yes, Namjoon's role is very big on his part, and I think that's why the members respect him so much for that, because they've always said, like, whether it's in one of their documentaries or one of their films, or just in general on YouTube or on live, they've always said, you know, Namjoon or RM is, you know, sometimes I feel sorry for him because he has to do so much and he works so hard, and you know, sometimes I wish he could take a break. Or they say things like, I look up to him because of how hard he's worked to get to where he is and how he can manage all of us. And it can be difficult managing, you know, 6 other members, including himself, when it comes to not only their part in the group and making sure they know what they're doing, but to also create music with them and stuff like that. And I just find it so inspirational in a way, because he, you know, he apart from, you know, the one thing that the boys rely on with him, which is translating, which they don't even rely on him that much anymore, he is just... like, I have no words. Like, I'm actually clapping because I have no words, but he is a great leader, and I think a lot of people do, especially when talking about Namjoon, whether it's in a Korean talk show or in the USA, because for some reason here in the UK they talk about K-pop and Korean music and stuff, but not as often as like the USA does, because I don't know why we don't do it here, but yeah. And they always say, if some people know, like I remember Jackson from GOT7. He was, he was talking about his new solo album that he was releasing and things like that. And I personally love Jackson from GOT7. He's my bias from GOT7. Well, he's one of my biases from GOT7. I have 3. And, he was talking, they mentioned Namjoon, and he said, that guy, he really knows how to work hard. Like, he's one of my friends, and he's got a lot of pressure on him, but I have to give it to him because he really works hard, and he's got a lot on his plate, and it's a very tough job that he has as a member of BTS, and also because they're so big right now, and to also be the leader, it can be a lot, and he has so much respect for him in that way. And Jackson is always on this one-sided bromance with Namjoon, which I find so funny. But yeah, so there's so much to say, and like when you try and put it into words, it's very hard because of how hardworking he is, and the lyrics that he writes half the time for these songs are so deep on another level. I'm not sure if he wrote the song Tomorrow, I'm not sure, but regardless, the members in general write such beautiful music, and it really kind of hits you, because I remember I connected with the song Tomorrow in a different way. I'm not going to get too deep into it, but it kind of had things to do with how I feel about life and things like that. And I remember I was doing my coursework for college, and I just started crying while listening to it, and I didn't know why. And I had obviously read the lyrics before, but you get the concept of the song, but you kind of forget each and every single lyric of the song. So then I went back and I started to read the lyrics, and then I started crying more because it was I connected emotionally with it in a way where I never thought. And I feel like all the members do that so well, where their music is so relatable, and we have so many stories. ARMY have so many stories about how their music has saved them, how their music has been kind of a getaway for them, a place to release all their emotions, and to listen to music that they feel inside. And it was the same for me as well, and it made me cry. And I don't think I've ever cried like that to music before, unless I'm already in that emotion, which I wasn't. I was doing work, and they just have this relatability of what they do, and you can connect with a song even without knowing what the lyrics are in English, because it's that deep. Like, honestly, wow, I'm just so in awe of these boys. And because it's their anniversary month, I soon want to get this series wrapped up, because I want to create an 8th video, which I'm not going to talk too much about. It's not necessarily going to be an art video, but it'll be a collection of all the drawings I did of them during the series, and a bit of editing here and there to kind of show each of the members in their light, and the reasons why ARMY gush over them, I guess. But yeah, guys, Namjoon, he's so funny as well, and obviously he's called the God of Destruction. Obviously, he's known to break a lot of things, and you can never leave Namjoon alone with a fragile object, because by the time he picks it up, it's already broken. He's done that so many times where it's just a thing now. Like, you can never leave him alone with anything fragile, because the man will break it. That's why we gave him the name God of Destruction. So, and this man does not know how to cook. Well, he's actually improved. In their festa, he did cook, and I was very impressed with how he cooked. But in other things, like when they used to do Korean talk shows and stuff like that, when they got him to cut an onion, and it actually physically pained me because he didn't know how to cut a bloody onion. And me, I personally stay away from onions because they really do affect my eyes. Like, kind of how in like Bon Voyage, when Cookie started crying when onions were being cut, and he wasn't I don't think he was even anywhere near the onion. It's like that for me, but I know how to cut an onion. And my guy, Namjoon. Oh my god, I'm actually crying because he doesn't know. Like, the fact, like, he's so smart as well, because he has a IQ of 100 and it's 145 or higher than that, 48 or something like that. His IQ is very high. He's a very intelligent man. Oh my god, so smart. But when it comes to things like, when it comes to cooking, it's like the smarts go away. And I don't mean that in any disrespect whatsoever. But even the boys make fun of this. And it's just like, this man is so smart, but doesn't know the basics of cooking. But, you know, we can't blame them, you know. They left their homes when they were quite young. I'm pretty sure Namjoon was about 17 when he signed a contract with Big Hit. So that was very young. So I wouldn't expect him to kind of learn how to cook. And majority of the time, Jin was the one who was cooking, which we will talk about in our next episode to do with BTS the cartoons, by the way. But yeah, so we wouldn't, you know, expect the boys to know how to cook very well, considering the fact that they moved away from their homes very young, you know, from their families, to be in this company, to become a singer or a musician, whatever it was. So we can't blame them, but I just find it so funny, the fact that, you know, he's gotten better, and we see that in the Festa, if you guys want to watch that, if you haven't yet. And, you know, he's come a long way since then. But, you know, man is very smart, but doesn't know how to cook properly. Got a distraction, breaks everything, but he is a joker. And one thing I love about it is, like, when when he fake laughs in interviews. Oh my god, because they were asking certain questions that they've been asked millions of times, or when RM kind of felt insulted one time because one of the, well, I think this was back in 2017, one of the, because they were in USA to, the US basically, to promote DNA and their album in particularly, and, you know, one of the interviewers was like, I know not all of you are good at dancing, and then Namjoon's face, like, he can't hide his expressions on his face. Either he will sarcastically laugh or he will frown, and my guy gave him the biggest screw, like, that, like, he frowned his eyebrows and was like, rah, he's really indirecting me right now. So, and the interviewer was like, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to offend you, and he was like, ha. Oh my god, I'm sorry guys if I'm just babbling on. It's just because this man is just so incredible. Even though he is very serious at times when it comes to their music and their career and everything, he definitely knows how to have fun, and just makes, he can make a lot of people laugh. But, you know, him in general, great man. Like, honestly, I don't know, I couldn't see BTS without Namjoon. Like, I couldn't see BTS without any of the members, but, you know, I'm so proud of him for the fact that he has led the boys this far, and they've become so popular and still remaining humble, and, you know, they are just brilliant human beings. Honestly, they're human as well, so they will make mistakes, so please don't put them on such a high pedestal sometimes, because it really weighs them down. But anyway guys, the wolf in the video is going to start talking soon, so I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Okay guys, that is it for this video. I am very happy with how this turned out, and yeah, I'm just quite happy. It took some time, but I really do think this does look like Namjoon, and I'm super happy with it. And I did draw the boats in the background to symbolize Noah's Ark, because in the film version of the music video on that, he has a boat behind him that looks very much like Noah's ark, and it has animals around it. but they are missing their pair, so they're missing their other half. So I was deciding whether to do animals or a boat or something that symbolizes an arc, so I decided to do the boat symbolism as well. But I think I did really well with this one. It was a bit more hard and a bit more difficult, but I did enjoy doing it. And honestly, you know, I think it looks like him, and I'm really happy with the result. You know, I did his little signature because he had two signature poses, one where he covers his eye with his two fingers and the other one where he kind of just winks, and I decided to show his little dimple as well because you can't draw Namjoon without his dimple when he smiles. And yeah guys, but if you like this video, leave a like and comment down what you thought of this video. And if you like what you see and you want to see more of my content, check out my channel, and if you like it, then please do subscribe and hit that notification button so you're notified when I upload a new video. But yes guys, I think that is it for this video, so I hope you enjoyed it and you enjoyed me drawing Namjoon. But the wolf, this has been Wolf with a Pencil, and she is howling at the moon, and she is out. Peace. Bye.